to the estate near Deadale Park.
Yes.
And we was
Been
in
there
the
55
house,
years.
55 years. But when couldn't get up the stairs anymore, so we saw this was
We
being built, so
yeah.
we
came and had an interview, didn't we?
we came and had an interview and we really liked what we saw. So
Yeah. People were very kind and seemed as though they cared, caring people. Yeah, it was. We applied. We went. We were interviewed, and the next thing is that.
well, then you just wait then till the building was finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with COVID, there was a problem with the building.
Of course.
You know, but it couldn't be helped. So, but yes, it's been very easy.
And eventually we got a date, and there we are.
Our son takes his dog in the park, and this old chap there, and he says, "That place that your mum and dad are moving into," he said, "Why, it looks melting. The view's beautiful on the balcony.
I mean, it's just trees, but
compactness.
it's very quiet.
It's compact,
We've got a nice balcony for the summer.
and there's everything here, everything that you need. The oven is at a good. They've thought about elderly people because the oven's at a height where you can clean it rather than getting down. So it's been well thought out. We're hoping to see some of our old neighbours when we do venture out.
My name's Claudine. I'm a volunteer with Quidston and I'm also a Southway tenant too.
My name's Leanne Thomason. I'm not a Southway tenant, but I'm a volunteer for Quidston at Southway. I run mainly the Burnage East, but also help out with the Old Mall.
I came here because I needed help myself, and then I found out that there was interviewing, and I thought I could go for the interview.
Yes, I was actually a customer for Quidston at Burnage East, and I got asked if I had any spare time to volunteer. So now I've been volunteering with them for 3.5 years. And then you see them on the first week and they get so overwhelmed. It's so lovely the feeling because you know you've been there yourself. So that's why I carry on volunteering. Plus the mental health, it helps.
True. It helps their mental health as well because they've got someone to talk to, because we're not just there to give them food, we're there to help and talk to them and give them advice as well. Because during pandemic, it's a bit boring at home, nothing to do, but I couldn't wait to get back.
I personally find it a big help with my mental health, giving you structure to the day and routine. People are just excited to, like at Burnage East, because it's a community cafe as well. People are excited for that to actually open up, so we can actually, because we used to call it the foodies group, and you just come and have a brew as well as collect your food and stuff.
True.
So people are waiting, and I think that's what they miss mainly, don't they?
Yeah, because a lot of people are lonely.
Yes.
You know, they don't really have no one to talk to apart from coming here, and you know.
And we always try and find something to brighten the day up, whether it be a cake or something.
Something extra.
Yeah.
I used to have a shop, and the lady that lived next door to the shop, she's moving in, and her son is now. Whether they're moving in together or they've got their own flats, I don't know. But I know they're moving. I've had a few shops, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've done a few things.
Yeah. I've been dragged around a bit, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't do anything but praise them, could you?
No, I think it's, well, I mean, you've obviously thought about everything when you designed it, you know.
Yeah. And but they're interested in you as people as well, because Sasha was asking Vic. I wasn't well, I was in bed, and she said, "What would you like? What would you like us to for entertainment, a thing or something that?" But Vic hadn't got time to think, had you, of what to say? So, but I've thought of a few things, you know. So I'll have a chat with her. Oh no, not a singer.
No.
We could have an amateur dramatic society.
You could.
Because
You could do some art classes like Vic paints, doesn't
Vic
he?
could do the art classes. I can't paint my nails, mate. Never mind. They're very thoughtful. I mean, they're always checking on you, and if you're really poorly, I think they do have carers. Some people, but we don't have carers. Vic cares for me, so because I cared for him most of the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah. I feel that now that I'm safe. You know, they're really good, really nice people. Yeah, and the place is like a 5-star hotel. It's beautiful, absolutely.
We got our boss works at Southway. We could ask her questions about if the customers come in and ask us something, you know, about gas and electric or the rent, maybe, you know.
Yeah, and that's we signpost them on, don't we,
Yeah.
to the other services. If we're all equal when we volunteer, no bosses.
No, that's true.
It is,
it's
isn't
true,
it?
yeah.
We all help each other out.
But it's a friendly environment, you know. Because there's a lot of people that need help. There's a lot of the elderly as well. Because it's comfort for them to come and talk to us as well, you know, have a little natter. Yeah.
But it's a lot cheaper, the £2.50 for the products what you get, and plus it stops the waste.
Yeah,
and that's the
it's
main
true.
thing, isn't it? Quids in through what I see in everything. It's more of like a supported network, not just where you go and collect your food.
Yeah, definitely worth volunteering. It's just nice to, you know, speak to different people from different walks of life and people that are the same as you as well, you know.
You learn people's situations
Yeah,
and what they've been through, and you can kind of like connect through something in your
Especially
life.
the older generation, because they could give you a bit more advice as well.
Yeah, so you can connect with something along them lines. But I would say volunteering has been a massive help, mainly during the pandemic, but a massive help for my confidence. And because we've been out of work for so long, I think it's a good step to actually get back volunteering, because you're not committed to the hours, and if you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day, aren't you?
True.
Especially if you've got social anxiety as well, and it's really hard for the first step into it. But then when you've got someone that, because no matter what, when we come to volunteering, we've all got problems going on at home, haven't we?
True.
This is just like a mask, isn't it? And you can be you.
Yeah, you can be yourself, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
going too in depth.
No, it sounds good. Oh, just thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well.